Think about this. Think about this. If you think about how you experience the world, in most cases, you were not prepared for what you're going to experience. I live in Alaska now. A lot of you may be tracking my experiences from a distance. I live in Alaska now, and I've been hiking once since I've been here. And as a lot of you may know, I tend to hike quite often. When I was in DC, I was hiking every week, and I can't seem to get myself out here as much in Alaska. My reasoning being, this is a completely new environment. There's bears out here. There's moose. I'm not concerned with moose or, the foxes or caribou, what have you. It's the bears. And there's no way I can properly prepare for it outside of guns or, bear spray. I'm not satisfied with those options personally. Hence, hiking has been put on the back burner. I still want to go, but I need some people that are slow to go with me. So, I can have some backup, contingency. The point being is that there will be certain positions in your life. There's certain challenges that you take on, and there was no way to prepare for it. There was no transition period. You had to simply take it on as is, with no time to wait. A lot of you are experiencing, the debt program where, it's a lot of waiting, stand by. And a lot of you guys are impatient. I get the DMs of, I'm waiting for a date to come, and I'm tired of waiting. COVID is it's slowing everything down. Everything's been slowed down because of COVID, what have you. I hear you. I've been there. Here's the thing, though. There will come a time where it will be the exact opposite. How will you adapt to that if you cannot handle simply waiting? I understand waiting is uncomfortable, just like my current situation. Fire hose method of learning it's a lot. It's a lot. You experience it partly in basic training and tech school, but when you answer directly to a commander who has questions that you don't have the answers to, it's different. I experienced it, a little bit at the Pentagon, where, you have different levels of leadership that you've never encountered before. Encounter the average, the occasional general, or, 1-2 stars, what have you. I've never worked directly for an installation commander. It's different. It's a challenge. $8 million. They hand me a budget of $8 million and they say, good luck. You guys can look up how much I get paid. It's not a lot. Single senior airman, according to my pay, but, staff sergeant select, whatever. It's not a lot of money. And then they say, hey, manage this budget. Oh, and we're going to train you sporadically. If you want to be trained, if you want to learn how to do something, go in search of the training yourself. CBTs, take your own notes, search out POCs, search out, SMEs, subject matter experts, figure it out. This is where your competitiveness, your ambition takes over, your willingness to not drown in the process of learning. I would dare to say that anyone is capable of surviving that type of challenge or environment, but it's not meant for everyone. There's a certain type of person that thrives under pressure. We all, love and worship the greatest performers. I was just watching yesterday, Michael Jackson. Billie Jean and Smooth Criminal, Dirty Diana, Human Nature. Watching them live perform, these dope songs and the dancing behind it, the amount of legwork that goes into a performance like that, and how it's crisp, It's perfect. You know, everyone's on the same page. The music, the timing, everything is perfectly choreographed. And as I watch it, amazing, I'm like, thousands of people, millions of people watching on the internet, but thousands of people in attendance. And you watch this person perform because of the preparation. But then you have, athletes who perform on the spot in real time in front of live crowds. And the only preparation they had was in terms of muscle memory, in terms of doing a task repeatedly. But then during the real time, during the actual sport, the actual event, all these different variables that you cannot prepare for. Another human mind. Imagine Michael Jackson trying to dance and someone playing defense. Like it's different. But imagine showing to a game and you have to perform on the spot. That they call it clutch, but I call it consistency. It's to me, it's amazing. And something I think about when I'm sitting at my desk. And again, these are not the biggest. It's not apples to apples, but in my mind, it is. In my mind, it is. I'm like, I talk all this stuff on YouTube, bro. My dad brought it up. We was talking about marriage and my parents and divorce and what have you. And, as I look back, and he told me he watched my videos, and you talking about all this, taking risks and living courageously and what have you. But then when it's your turn, what do you do? It's something to think about.